Welcome to the COLLIN acid peel demonstration. This will be the protocol for a standalone peel. This peel is also offered as an option to every COLLIN clinical facial. These are not medical level peels, so the client should not expect any harsh peeling or flaking after their treatment. For optimal results equal to a medical level peel, without the downtime, a client should do a series once a week for 4 weeks. To start, your room should have a really nice ambiance. You can see me here lighting candles. You should have clean sheets with no stains, clean floors, and a nice atmosphere. Here we have our essential oil hand towelette that we offer to every guest before their service. There's directions on the back of this packaging. You place the tablet in the bowl, add the water, it will self-rise, you squeeze out the excess water, and then it's safe to use on your hands or your face. This is the Thalgo Essence. This is an oil that you can add into the sink when you make your hot towels, or I mix mine with water in a spray bottle, which I'll spray directly on the towels as well as the sheets. In order of strength, you have lactic, derm renewal, glycolic, and salicylic acid. Then you have your neutralizing gel, which you use as your second step. So here I have my wonderful sister as a model. I'm just going to cover her eyes because she decided to stare at me like a weirdo. Starting with a hot towel, lots of pressure and firm touch. After the first hot towel, I'm going to remove her eye makeup with the COLLIN Sensiderm Cleansing Oil. This even removes waterproof makeup, but is not safe to use on eyelash extensions. You can also use this to remove their lip makeup. Since my sister has dry skin, I'm going to use the Hydromucine Cream Cleanser, add a little bit of water, and emulsify all over the chest, neck, and face, using circular motions to really get into the areas around the nose, chin, and forehead and hairline. You're then going to want to remove this with a hot towel, using the same heavy pressure, and really make sure that that first layer of makeup is removed. For my second cleanse, I'm using the Deep Foaming Cleanser. I'm going to use this in all of the same motions, really getting that second layer of dirt, sebum, and makeup off, focusing on the nose, chin, forehead, and any blemish areas. Taking 2 brushes, I make sure they're saturated with a little bit of water and pat them off before using them on the body, just so they don't absorb all the product and it gives me a better flow on the face. So again, because Alice has dry skin, I'm going to decide to go with the lactic acid peel because this will help hydrate her skin. First, I'm patting her skin dry with a dry 4x4, kind of lightly pressing to make sure any moisture and water is off the face before I apply. I'm going to use around 2 to 3 droplets of the peel into a glass or metal bowl, starting on the chest and neck first and working my way up to the forehead. You want to be very careful around the eyes, ears, and side of the face, making sure that nothing drips down or gets into their eyes. Apply most of the peel on the chest and neck. If they have an area of pigmentation, you can apply a second layer. I'm going to throw out my applicator and dry out my bowl, adding the neutralizer after the peel has sat for 3 to 6 minutes. I apply directly everywhere I applied the acid. It's normal to see this kind of bubble up a little bit or become a foam. That's totally expected. During the peel application, it's normal for a client to feel a tingling or tightening sensation, but it should not burn. Just again, cleaning out my bowl and throwing my applicator away. To take off, I just use two dry 4x4s folded up and wipe off the neutralizer. I will flip my 4x4s around or fold them in on themselves to use a dry area of the 4x4. Then removing the rest with a hot towel. Once you take the hot towel off, this is when you would do extractions if needed. To tone and reset the pH balance, I'm using the hydromucine treating mist all over the face, directly applied with my hands. Since Alice has combination skin, I'm just using the essential oil complex kind of as a toner to break down any bacteria on the skin and further reduce any breakouts. For her facial massage, I'm going to use the hydromucine cream mixed with the hydromucine serum just to replenish her moisture barrier and keep her hydrated without breaking her out, since the hydromucine serum is even great for oily skin because most people are dehydrated, not necessarily dry. Because Alice struggles with blackheads, I'm going to use the pore minimizing pure mask, adding into a bowl and applying with two fan brushes. What's great about this mask as well is that it's cooling, but it also reduces redness, which is great specifically after a peel. Covering her eyes with rose quartz so she's fully enveloped in her relaxation. And then this is when I would start her hand and arm massage. Here she is just telling me how amazing it feels for me to go behind her neck and massage every part of her arm and shoulders. I think we all know to remove a mask with a hot towel. If there's any residue around the nose, chin, or neck, definitely just use a damp 4x4. And then to end the facial, I'm just using the jump scare. I'm just using the hydromucine cream again for her dehydrated combination skin. Ending with a little bit of a facial massage as well, scalp massage, and then I'm also going to use jade combs just for extra relaxation, only kind of on the scalp area. And then I'll also use metal cooling rollers for lymphatic drainage. And that is how I end my facial. So this concludes how to do a GM Collin acid peel as a facial. If you have any questions, just let me know. Thanks.